Hello everybody, thanks for coming. My name is Travis Tingue. I'm studying the forgotten 80%. Did you know that 80% of customer to business interactions on Facebook go unnoticed? Hence the reason the forgotten 80%. Nobody studied it from a customer to business perspective. It's always been studied from a business to customer perspective. So if you look at my handout, well, first I'm going to start real quick. The 80%, if you look at it on a Likert scale and you look at the interactions, and you put all the interactions from 1 to 5 on a Likert scale, the businesses only notice a 1 or a 5. These are highly volatile interactions. So the 2s, the 3s, and the 4s don't get noticed. So this is a huge gap. So if you look at your literature that we handed out to you, you'll see that I've got 3 research questions and 2 sub-questions. I'm not going to read them all off to you, but what it really boils down to is one driving question. What do customers need to successfully communicate with a business on Facebook? What are they looking to get out of that interaction? Okay? So my method is a qualitative grounded theory approach with an online questionnaire. This is an area that nobody studied before, the customer to business interaction. So what I did was I took the Fortune 500 list, I uploaded it to Microsoft Excel, and I labeled it from 1 to 500, and then I took a random number generator, and in a grounded theory approach, you do 3 rounds or 4 rounds of data collection. I did 3 rounds of data collection with 15 participants each round, and then the last round I did 30 participants. And the business criteria, I uploaded 5 businesses each round. And for these businesses, there's a little bit more criteria. They have to be interactive to a certain point. But I took a random number generator, and I used that random number generator to pick out different numbers for these companies that were assigned this number on the Fortune 500 list. And I looked at these companies' Facebook pages. So the respondent criteria, it's basically a customer that looks to interact with a company on Facebook, but they didn't receive a response from the company. This means they didn't receive a comment, they didn't receive a response, they didn't receive any kind of like from the company. So like I said, I did 3 rounds of data collection, and to form my first survey, I used the Stern & Cutler customer lifecycle model. And after my first survey, it kind of gave me the blueprints for my model that I used. So in order to make a long story short, with those blueprints, I forgot about the customer lifecycle model. I went into the second survey, and it helped me hone out some of the rough edges and helped me see where customers were identifying with in my model so I could form my own model. And in the third round of data collection, where I did 30 participants, I did 30 because I wanted to state unequivocally this is where people were identifying with in the different avenues to interact with a company. And what I looked at when I evolved each survey, when I got the responses, was I looked at the quality of the response. If I looked at whether or not the participant answered the research question, and if it guided me building my model. So my contribution to the field, since this has never been studied before, it's going to lay groundwork, so if other people want to come and study it or do further research in this area, they can. And this also will hopefully enable big businesses to talk to customers a little bit better. Thank you very much.